glad you're able to be with us on the KnowZone.
Now, this is the place where we have fun as we learn. I'm Charlie.
I'm Janet.
Na mimi ni Marara. Ra.
That was a really big roar, Marara.
And you spoke in Swahili. What's going on?
Well, you see, I'm brushing up on my language skills, and my family and I are going on a visit to our cousins in Tanzania.
Tanzania? What? I didn't even know that lions migrated south. Camera one, did you know that lions migrated south?
And we are tourists as well, and we like to see new things. You know, I'm working on my Kiswahili so that I can speak to everyone in Tanzania. And the drive should be really nice.
Well, good for you, Mara. I'm sure everyone will have fun.
Oh, yes. Asante sana.
Asante sana. I didn't even know that lions could drive. Anyway, let's get back to the show because we have a fun-filled learning experience for everyone.
Yes, we have Junction Teens, cool words out there, big three, and a whole lot more. But in the meantime, we need to go to the chill out zone and say a big hello to our studio guests.
Come on, Marara.
Hakuna Matata.
Hello, everyone. Hello.
Now, why don't we start today's show by saying a big hello to everyone who's watching us at home.
Hey, what about me? Me too.
Okay, Mara, we are happy you made it to the studio. Now, who can tell us what the topic for the day is?
It's about travel.
Excellent. Now, who can tell us what the buzzwords are?
Mudguard.
Accelerator.
Clutch. Windscreen.
Good job, everyone. Now, all these words teach us about travel. Listen out for them throughout the episode and in the next program.
Well, you're right, Charlie. Now, Janet, how do you say junction in Kiswahili?
Marara, if you're driving, you need to learn the word junction in Swahili. It might just come in handy.
You know, you're very right. Now, maybe one of the junction teens might know.
Yes, let's catch up with them on the Junction Teens.
Ngoja. Wewe ni nini wewe? Wewe kazi yako ni kubebwa, unasikia? Amka na kiasi. Ngoja wewe. Shikeni gari imekuwa tusukume. Shukeni, mimi sijachelewa. Aya, shuka. Wewe fanyeni haraka. Ndio huko. Madam, sushuka nisukume gari.
I'm absolutely doing no such thing. I won't break a nail when those mudguards splash mud on me.
Madam, you are leaving. Na hujafika? Wanta. Wewe shida hapo wewe.
Brian, I thought you'll be thrilled that your cousin is coming back to Makutano.
There's nothing to be happy about. She's such a show-off.
Don't say that, Brian. She was sweet back then. I remember her.
So when exactly is Diana coming?
I was thinking we could throw her a welcome home party.
I'm doing no such thing. Hey, what do they feed you here? You've grown so tall.
Are you talking to me?
Yes, Freddy, right?
Yeah.
You don't remember me? My mom is Mokutano's former MP. This is Diana.
Hey! How are you? Sorry. What are you doing in Makutano? Last time I heard you in New York.
New York?
Yeah, Brian, make sure we know he has a cousin who's always traveling.
I'm actually looking for him.
I can take you to where he hangs out, right that way.
Cool. That would be super duper. I'm sure boys at Mokutano are gentlemen. They don't allow a lady carry her own bag. So, are we going?
What's in here?
You should never ask a lady what's in her bag.
I only volunteered to give directions. Now, what is this?
Oh my gosh, do you guys think she has all the latest tops and shoes from all her travels?
I wonder, she's so lucky to have traveled all over the world.
Just stop with the fascination. I bet her clothes are just as normal as ours, nothing special.
Password! What kind of game is this? You told me I'll find Kadogo here.
You'll find him all right, but not till you give them the answer.
I don't have time for these stupid games. I need to get home. I'm tired. I've been traveling the whole day. This place sucks. I need to get home. Come on. Kadogo! Kadogo!
The door doesn't open until you give an answer.
Kadogo, is that you? Open up. I need to get home.
The last time I checked, you knew your way home.
Ah, come on, guys. Please open up. She's hot and tired and... That's not way to treat your cousin.
Oh my gosh, is that Freddy? What's he doing here?
Come on, guys. Let's just open the door for her. She's new.
I said she must answer. What do you call the part where the engine is found in a car?
Bonnet. Was that the best shot at a question?
Oh, good to see you too.
Hi, Diana. It's been forever.
Well, when you're here in Makutano, it feels that way. For me, it just feels like the other day.
Brian tells us that you travel a lot. I'm an Indian, but I've never really been to India enough times to actually write about it.
There's nothing you're missing. I've just been there. A lot of traffic, humidity, and human traffic.
That's my country you're talking about.
I just thought you've said you've hardly been to India. You should be saying Kenya is your country instead.
With all the traveling, why do you come back to this small town? Run out of places to visit?
Believe me, if it were up to me, I would be miles away from this unbearable town.
You see, I want you guys. Selfish, arrogant.
That's what you've been telling them. Don't remind me. I have a lot on you. All those home secrets, don't get me started.
We usually have so much fun together. You should join us so that we can hang out.
I just don't get it. Why do they hate me so much? Is it because they're jealous of the fact that I've traveled a lot? Who cares anyway? I'm just in this boring neighborhood for now. In no time, I'll be long gone and back to my world and forget about their stupid gang. Just, who do they think they are? Duh. Seriously though, I didn't require that kind of cold treatment from them.
Maybe you also cold to them.
I wasn't cold to them. They're the ones who are really mean.
Can you handle the truth?
What truth?
You're actually very nasty to them. They did nothing to deserve you looking down on them. It's true you've traveled a lot, but you don't have to show or feel like you're better than all of us.
I didn't do that. I was just trying to fit in.
Just my observations. You can fit in without rubbing others the wrong way.
I didn't mean it that way.
How can she come here and start dissing us? That's so rude.
Actually, I don't like hanging out with her. She's got issues.
Yeah, she should stay away from us as possible.
Yeah, we don't need that kind of energy near us. But her clothes were so nice. Brian, could you ask her where she got her clothes from?
I'm not going to speak with her. How can she just come in here and disrespect me and my friends?
Yeah, that was really unnecessary. But she's so pretty. She could easily win a Miss Mokutano contest.
Clearly, we're not all on the same page.
We need to be on the same page. She's very cunning. That girl, I've known all my life. And now she wants to come in here and mess with my space. Serves her right she's been forced to come live in Makutano. Who knows? Maybe she's the one who dragged the mom into depression.
Her mom is depressed.
Yeah, I heard my grandparents talking and saying that she's been working too much. And now she needs to slow down and seek counseling.
Is that why she came back to Makutano?
Yeah. Her mom is not in a state to take care of her.
And why didn't you tell us this before?
Why? Does it make any difference? She's still rude and arrogant.
Maybe she's going through depression too.
Look, I think we should go find her and see how she's doing.
Yeah, let's go.
Hey, not so fast. We've all been through hard times. But we don't step on each other, do we? No. I think Brian knows his cousin best. We have to find a way to get around it. Brian, do you have any suggestions?
If you're Ice, you listen to me and just leave her alone.
Well, I'm sorry they don't get my sense of humor. Maybe traveling too much has got me ahead of my time.
Girls like clothes, jewelry. Boys like nice t-shirts. Show them your wardrobe and they'll like you.
What? As in, share my clothes, jewelry?
Yeah, something like that.
I'm doing no such thing.
Go ahead then. You're here for how long? Trust me, if you can't make friends with the Junction Teens, then you'll have a hard time making friends with anyone else in this town.
What do you call the protective glass at the front of the car?
Windscreen.
Now what? Don't open up the door.
Yeah, we don't hear any more of your insults. Go!
Please, guys, open up.
Nope. Just go back to where you came from.
Open up. Shere's a pleasant surprise for all of you.
What do you want?
Please, I don't want to cause any more trouble. I'm sorry for being rude and arrogant the last time.
You? Really?
Brian, let her finish.
I'm sorry. I was a bit rude today. I'm just really frustrated. And I'm sorry on taking it on you guys. Too bad. I blew my chance of making friends in Makutano. I was going to share some of my travel souvenirs with you.
Thanks. How would you feel if we asked you to be a Junction Teen? As in, join our gang?
I would love to, but I don't know how the rest feel about it.
Well, I think we're all cool. We'll help you resettle back in Makutano, yeah, guys?
Yes,
Yeah.
Not me.
Come on, Brian. We're just trying to help her.
It's just that, why the sudden change of heart from her? She's only pretending.
I'm not. Please, you haven't even given me a chance. Believe me.
Okay. As long as you promise never to steal my grandparents, because the last time you were here, you got all the attention.
I'm sorry you felt that way. I won't do that.
I'll take your word for it.
So, am I in?
Sure.
Great, thanks. I'm so excited. I'm so excited to be back in Makutano. I had missed you so much, Kadogo.
Hey, one more thing. Never call me Kadogo.
On my honor.
Mr. Kadogo, it is a pleasure hanging out with you.
That was a lovely episode. I mean, it was good to see the Junction Teens get a new friend.
That's true. Now, what buzzwords did you hear?
Mudguard.
Accelerator.
Clutch. Windscreen.
Yeah, and I loved the episode, especially how Diana came back after having visited all those places. Now, do you think she can tell me more about Tanzania?
I bet she could, Mara.
She probably could, but did you hear Brian's really funny nickname? That was just sad. Wait. I know what that sound means. It's time for us to go into the learning zone and join teacher Pendo as she improves our grammar on cool words.
Hello, everyone.
Hello, Teacher Pendo.
Welcome to Cool Words. Now, today I'd like us to start us off by asking you and you at home a question. What would you like to have as a present? A storybook, a pen, chocolate, a dress, shoes? Yes, Wariga?
A pen.
A pen. Ndongo?
Shoes.
Shoes. Yes, Kerubo?
A dress.
A dress. Yes, Kerubo?
Chocolate.
Chocolate.
Teacher Pendo,
Yes, Mara.
are you planning to give us presents?
Well, Mara, could you first tell us what you'd like to have as a present?
Well, I would like to have a storybook because I love to read stories.
Well, you can either have a dress or shoes for a present.
Whoa, wait, that's not fair. I don't need any of those items since I neither wear a dress nor shoes.
Well, enough about the presents. Now, I would like you all to construct sentences using either or neither nor. Now, either or is used when you have a choice and neither is used in the negative. Now, let's give it a go. Yes, Wariga?
I can have either tea or porridge for breakfast.
Yes, Keruba?
Today is neither Monday nor Tuesday.
Well done. Yes, Kareu?
Pendo is neither a doctor nor a farmer. She is a teacher.
Excellent work, everyone. Well, I hope we now understand when to use either or and neither nor. Now, next, I am going to test how well you know the meaning of words to do with cars. I will give you clues to the words, and you have to guess which word I am describing. Are we all ready?
Yes!
Okay, I am an E word. I give the car power to move. Yes, Wariga?
Engine.
Excellent. I am a J word. The driver needs me to help raise the car a little off the ground when he needs to change the wheel. Yes, Ndongo?
Jack.
Jack, very good. The part that covers the front of the car where the engine is located.
Bonnet.
Very good. An R word, which is the opposite of the front wheels. Yes, Kariu?
Rear wheel.
Very good. A driver steps on these to make a moving car stop or reduce speed. Yes, Wariga?
Brake.
Very good. A small hole in the tire of a wheel causes this.
Oh, Teacher Pendo.
Yes, Marara?
It's a puncture.
Very good. I am an A word. I am what we say when a vehicle gains speed. Yes, Kerubo?
Acceleration.
Excellent. I am the instrument that indicates the speed in a vehicle.
Oh, Teacher Pendo.
Yes, Marara?
It is a speedometer.
Very good. I am an S word. The driver puts his hands on me. I help the car move straight or round corners. Yes, Kareu?
Steering wheel.
Very good. I am a W word. I clear the windscreen of water so that the driver can see clearly. Yes, Ndongo?
Wipers.
Very good. Excellent work, all of you. Did you enjoy the exercise?
Yes! Teacher Pendo,
Yes,
it
Marara.
was really fun.
That's good to know, Marara. Now, did you notice how Marara said really fun? He was using really as an adverb with fun as an adjective. So the really part gives us more information about the adjective. Now, can you make some sentences using the following adverbs? Really, quite, rather. Yes, Warigia?
My little brother is really naughty.
Very good. Ndongo?
By the end of the day, I was rather hungry.
Very good. Someone else? Yes, Kerubo?
It was quite hot.
Nice answer. Someone else? Yes, Kareu?
The car was driving really fast.
Very good. Marara, would you like to try?
Teacher Pendo, I'm rather confused.
Oh dear, Marara. Well, that brings us to the end of another Cool Words. Make sure you join us next time. Now, would you like some extra help, Marara?
Well, I think I understood it. I just have to keep working on it.
Well, I will stay here and help Marara. The rest of you should go and join Maspidi on his trip on out there.
There are different means of traveling: air, water, road and rail. If I could, I would travel all over the world. But let me keep it home for now. I'll make sure that I travel in Kenya. So hey, that should be my challenge. Travel my country. Today I'm preparing to travel. Let us do some preparation. I'm not talking about packing up your clothes. Today we are going to visit the mechanics for car service before travel.
Come with me. Hello, Semaradi. Come with me.
Did you know that for everyone who is driving, it is very important to always visit a mechanic? Especially if you are traveling by road. In the mechanic's world, there is so much to learn. Now today I'll show you how to make sure that the car you're traveling in is safe and ready for traveling. Remember, the better the condition of the car, the more you will enjoy your trip. Let us start with the most familiar part, the engine. The engine is the most important part of a car, without which this car cannot move. It is from the engine that one is able to tell the condition of a car. For example, this is how you check the level of oil. This is a dipstick. You wipe it and dip it in the oil tank. Then you get it out and it will show you the level of oil you have in your tank. It is advisable that you ensure your car has the right amount to avoid wear and tear. Something else that is essential is water. Yes, even cars drink water. Water is important for cooling down your engine. It is advisable to check your water before you run your engine. This is because adding water when the engine is heated is very dangerous and you can suffer severe burns. Now this is becoming quite interesting because I'm told that cars also breathe. This is an air filter. It filters air getting inside the car, which might cause blockage, so it ensures that the car is clean. We also have an oil filter. It filters the oil to remove any impurities. Isn't this too much information about servicing a car? Don't worry. You will learn this and much more when you go for your driving classes. We need to learn how to change a tire in case of a puncture. Where do we get a tire to replace the punctured one? There is always a spare tire. Let's check in the boot. The boot is a storage area that is not only for the tires but also for putting luggage. I'm told that one has to make sure they repair the punctured one as soon as possible because it will now be their spare tire. For safety on the road, it should come automatic to everyone that the minute you enter a car, the first thing you do, safety belt. Belt up. This belt will protect and save your life. Now, for the driver, the legs go to the brake and the clutch. The brake is used for slowing down a car and eventually stopping it. What the driver steps on is called the pedal. The clutch aids to change the gear in a manual car. The accelerator is used to accelerate the car. That means that it adds the speed at which the car is moving. Do not forget the speedometer, which shows the driver the speed at which he or she is moving at. Oh wait! Do I see something moving? Those are called wipers. They help the driver clean the windscreen so that he or she can see ahead clearly, without which driving would be so hard, especially when it's raining or foggy. I might not use this car when I'm traveling soon because I have a lot of luggage, but I will definitely be traveling by road. Now let's go, good people, because we have a lot of packing to do for our safari. Bye!
That was a very educational trip.
Yes, it was, and we always learn a lot from a Speedy. And tomorrow, I am going on a trip of my own.
In fact, Ma, when you go on that trip to Tanzania, can you make sure that you bring something back for your friends in the KnowZone?
Well, of course, Charlie, I'll bring something. I'll take pictures.
Pictures? Wow, okay, pictures are fine, but I was talking about artifacts, toys, souvenirs, something that we can count.
Speaking of counting, let's get to our first game and find out how well you at home can count. It's time for the Big Three.
Welcome to the Big Three. Now, here it's all about your numbers. There are 2 teams. There are 3 sums, and each sum is 5 seconds to solve it. Now, whichever team wins is the team that solves the most sums correctly. Marara, tell them what they'll win.
You know, Charlie, thanks to our friends at Longhorn Publishers, they get to win these great books.
But if the scores are tied at the end, we move into a tiebreaker question.
Right. Now, the rules are very simple. You will only hear the questions once, and you'll only see the question written down at the end of the game.
Now, you must answer the questions and write down your answers on the answer pad provided within 5 seconds, or your answer will not count even if it's correct. I am in charge of the tie.
All right, are the rules clear? Yes. Good, and for you at home, try and keep up and see how well you do.
All right. Our sums are ready. Our teams are ready. Marara is ready.
Yep.
Let's get to our first sum. 30 multiplied by 3 minus 6 plus 8 divided by 2 is equals to what?
And start the clock. And stop.
Okay, team's time is up. Stop writing. 24 take away 4 times 4 plus 10 divide by 9 equals?
Start the clock. And stop the clock. Stop.
That was a close one. We have one question left. Let's make it count. 8 plus 4 multiplied by 6 divided by 9 is what?
And start the clock. And stop. Time's up. Time is up.
That was a very exciting game. It's time for us to see how everyone did. Let me see your answers, please. First sum. We have a 4 there for the team A. Team B, that's a blank, Charlie.
Let's see if we can solve this one together.
Right.
All right. Now, 30 times 3, big number, that's 90. Minus 6, that comes to 84. Plus 8, that's 92. Divided by 2, it's another big number. It's 46.
Okay, let's move on to the next sum. Team A, let me see your answer for the second sum. That's a 10. Team B, please. Another blank.
It's all right, Team B. I think they must have run out of time on that one.
I think so too.
Let's see how we did. 24 minus 4, that's 20. Multiplied by 4, that's another big number, that is 80. Plus 10, that's 90. Divided by 9, the answer is 10.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, good job to you, Team A. But Team B, do not worry, we still have one more sum left. Let's see your answer, Team A, for the third sum. 1. Team B, please show me your answer. That's a 6.
Well, Charlie, let's bring up the next sum.
Let's solve this one together, Marar.
Right.
8 plus 4, that's 12. Multiplied by 6, that's 72, I believe.
Right.
Now divide that 72 by 9. you will get 8.
So it looks like we have a tiebreaker.
No, actually it doesn't. Because if my memory serves me correctly, Team A answered the second question correctly.
Oh, yes, they did.
Which means we have a winner. Congratulations, Team A. Let's give them a round of applause.
Well, Team B, no need to sulk. There's always next time and room for improvement. And for you at home, how did you fare on? I hope you're feeling as happy as Team A.
It looks like we all enjoyed. And for you at home, if you want more about maths, you have to join Teacher Pendo later on for hot numbers.
Wow, that was a lot of fun. I'm so happy and excited, and I don't want to rest.
Good for you, Mara, because we still have a lot more lined up.
That's right. We have hot numbers, career zone, wild zone, and my personal favorite section of the show, spell it.
Well, I'm not going anywhere, so let's all come back for more fun on the KnowZone.
Welcome back to the KnowZone, and we're very glad that you're able to join us for the second half of the show.
Now, before we start, why don't we remind everyone at home what the buzzwords are?
Mudguard.
Accelerator.
Clutch. Windscreen.
Well done, everyone. Now, all these words teach us about travel.
Speaking of travel, Marara, Marara, are you all packed up for your trip?
Yes, and now I have a Kiswahili dictionary that is teaching me every word I need to know.
Well, this is actually a really good dictionary. Let me ask you a question. What is leopard in Kiswahili?
Oh, that's easy, Charlie. Leopard in Kiswahili is chui.
Yeah, that was easy. Let's see. What about wild zone?
Huh? Well, I don't know. I'll have to check. Wild zone. Wild zone.
Well,
Wild zone.
as Marara checks what wild zone is in Kiswahili, why don't we go and visit our animal friends in the wild? It's time for Wild Zone.
Welcome to the Wild Zone. In today's edition, we'll be looking at some of the unfortunate victims in the growing demand for bushmeat.
Outro.
The call of an injured duiker, a kind of antelope. It attracts chimps. They eat meat, and this might mean fresh meat somewhere out there. A duiker, responding to the call of its own species. Guns, increasingly, and snares do the damage. Carl is taken to see the result of a recent hunt. They tell him it's too heavy to carry home. But they do. A male gorilla, probably the one that charged the hunter in defense. Carl learns that sometimes up to 5 more females can be shot if they don't flee after the male has been killed. Bantu hunters come up the roads from the city to employ pygmies. In the past, the local pygmies took only enough for their immediate needs, but now this commercial hunting for bush meat is out of control. As they say, there's a snare at every rat hole, and there's hardly anything left to catch. This chimp may be eaten here. The local people don't have a problem with eating an animal that is 98% human genetically. To them, it's good food. They'll eat what they can get off the gorilla's head. The rest will be moved on, and here the plot thickens a lot, as Carl Aman will find out.
It's such a shame that humans and wildlife cannot live in harmony. Next time, we'll be returning to Mzee to see how he is faring on, getting bigger and living outside his natural habitat.
Wow, I really enjoyed that.
Me too. Did you all enjoy it?
Yes, I enjoyed it so much. I think I should leave for my road trip right now. The wild looks so nice.
Well, Marara, we have the wild right here. Isn't it all the same?
Oh, no. The wild where I'm going is different from the wild here. But they are both very beautiful. And I'm looking forward to meeting my cousins.
Well, that's great, Mara. Just remember, you need to bring something back to the KnowZone for your friends, okay? As souvenir from your trip. Oh, wait, I know what that sound means. It's time for us to go and have more fun with numbers along with Teacher Pendo. Dungo, it's time for...
Hot numbers!
Hello everyone and welcome to Hot Numbers. I hope you are getting better with numbers. Now last week we introduced capacity.
Oh, I remember that one. And I got everything right.
Wow, it's good to see that there's someone who's proud of their achievements and abilities. So Marara, please remind us what we did last week.
Oh, thank you very much, Teacher Pendo. I'm happy to do just that. You know, remind everyone what we did. Now, first, I was really disappointed that it was not a tea party.
Okay,
then
Marara, do you remember the lesson or not?
Well, of course I do. I do. Now, we learned about units that measure capacity. We talked about milliliters, deciliters, and liters.
That's right, Marara. That's what we learned last week.
And we also learned how to convert deciliters and milliliters into liters and vice versa.
Oh, Marara, I see you're up to speed.
And that's why I'm in class 6. And I'm a very clever lion. I can even count zebras before I jump on them.
You do what?
Oh, nothing. It's just that I get a little piggy ride when I'm tired.
Okay, Mara, let's all just get back to work here. We really don't want to hear about your adventures. Okay, today we will look at how we can add and subtract sums involving capacity.
Well, that should be easy. Adding and subtracting. I can even do that with my eyes closed.
Well, you're right, Marara. Now, adding and subtracting using units of capacity is quite straightforward. Now, let's all look at the sum on the board. We have 8 liters, 450 milliliters added to 2 liters, 590 milliliters. Now you will note that the sum not only has liters, but also has milliliters. Now, how many milliliters make a liter? Yes?
1,000.
Good, that is correct. Now, what you need to remember is that when we add and carry over 1 to the liter side, we are actually carrying 1,000 milliliters to the liters. So with any other additions, we start from the left side. So let's start adding this sum. So 0 added to 0 will give us 0. 5 added to 9 will give us 14. So what we do is write the 4, and then we carry the 1 here. 4 added to 5 gives us 9, and remember we carry the 1 here, so that gives us 10. Now what we do is write the 0 here, and we carry the 1 to the liters side. So we have 8 plus 2, which gives us 10, and then we add the 1 that we carried to give us 11 liters and 40 milliliters. Now let's look at this other sum, which is subtraction. 6 does not go into 0. So what we do is we borrow from 6 here. So we are left here with 5, and what we have here is 10. Now 10 minus 6 gives us 4. So we write the 4 here. Now 8 does not go into 5. So what we need to do is borrow again from 7 here. So we have 15 here. Now 15 minus 8 gives us 7. Now remember, we had borrowed 1 from here. So we were left with 6. Now 7 does not go into 6. Now what we need to do is come to the liter side here and borrow 1, which gives us 16. So 16 minus 7 gives us 9. Moving on to the liter side, remember we had borrowed 1 from here, so we were left with 8. And we write the 8 down here. So we have 8 liters, 974 milliliters.
Ha! You see? I told you it's easy and I can do it with my eyes shut.
All right, everybody. Now, we will now introduce deciliters in our sums. Now, someone please tell us what we said about deciliters. Yes, Njoki?
10 deciliters make 1 liter and 100 milliliters make 1 deciliter.
That's correct. Now, let's see what happens when we add or subtract liters, deciliters, and milliliters. Now, we will start with the addition. We are going to add 54 liters, 6 deciliters, 45 milliliters, added to 7 liters, 7 deciliters, and 60 milliliters. Now, our first step is to add the milliliters. So what is 45 plus 60? Yes, Wanja?
100.
Not quite. Do you want to try again? Try again.
105.
That's correct. 105 is the answer. Now, before we move on to the deciliter column, we have to convert the milliliters to deciliters. And how do we do that?
Oh, Teacher Pendo.
Yes, Marara.
Now, we divide 105 with 100, giving us 1 deciliter, and leaving us with 5 milliliters.
Aha, that's good. So we write 05 here, and we carry our 1 here. Okay, we have to see how many deciliters are there in the milliliters column, which we then move to the deciliter column. So what is 1 plus 6 plus 7? And remember to put your hands up. Marara, you're not setting a good example.
Well, I don't have a hand to put up, and the answer is 14. You see, I have a paw, and you didn't make any rules about paws.
Marara, you are being very cheeky, and I'm barring you from speaking during my lesson for now. Okay, now we convert the 14 deciliters to liters, which gives us 1 liter and 4 deciliters. So we write the 4 in the deciliter column and carry the 1 liter to the liters column. So if we add 1 plus 54 plus 7, what do we get? Yes, Kenya?
62.
We get 62.
Then when sorry.
Okay, let's move on to the next sum, which is subtraction. So we are going to subtract 26 liters, 5 deciliters, 56 milliliters. We're going to subtract 11 liters, 8 deciliters, 33 milliliters from this. So what is 56 minus 33? Yes, Maizilal?
23 milliliters.
23, very good. So we write 23 here. Now, what is our next step? Yes, Njoki?
8 doesn't go to 5, so we convert 1 liter into deciliters, so 15 take away 8 is 7.
Very good. So we borrow 1 from here. So we have 15 minus 8, which gives us 7. Next step, what do we do? Yes, Wanja?
25 subtract 11, you get 14 liters. So we write 14 liters.
Very good. And what is our final step? Yes, Kinyo?
The answer is 14 liters, 7 deciliters, and 23 millimeters.
Well done. Well done, all of you. Well, that's all we've got time for today on Hot Numbers, but I hope that you at home mastered adding and subtracting involving measurement of capacity.
Oh, Teacher Pendo, I've got it. I have got it.
Good for you, Marara. Well, now we are off to find out something about an interesting career on Career Zone.
Hello, can you tell us a little about yourself?
My name's Amos Kinoti, and I'm the proprietor of the Kelvin's Auto Service Center, where we are now. And this is a garage which I started 22 years ago. And this is what I've been doing all those years.
How did you find yourself in this line of work?
I used to run a lot. My father was a peasant farmer, only owned a bicycle. And I could remove some parts of the bicycle, start repairing, and so that I was very much on mechanical. So when I finished the school, the Form 4, then I joined the technical school, Thika Technical School. I did very well, I performed very well. In that, I used to encourage, I was encouraged to see the garages. When I see somebody servicing his car, I used to go and see exactly what he's doing on a motor vehicles, especially when I find in the village, a car is broken down in the mirror. So I couldn't go and see, even sometimes I sleep under the car and see what you are doing. I start asking questions, what is this, what is this? And then from there I grew and developed a lot of interest in the motor vehicles.
Did you need any qualifications, training, or experience for your job?
I trained for 6 years. The mechanics who I get here, I employ here, they come having qualifications. Others, I try and train them here. I worked for actually checkered flag company. I experienced all the mix of vehicle repairs because I was actually attending so many types of vehicles, and the positions I used to have a foreman, workshop foreman. That's an exercise I've done for 12 good years.
Please tell us what you do in a typical day.
I actually make sure that when I come in the workshop, I normally arrange the duties and the regulatory duties so that they know exactly what to do and know each day which car should come out. The vehicles which comes every day, they have a record so that we know this car is going to be ready today or maybe it will stay for a week. So each day I arrange, I do those arrangements. So I get the report from my workshop foreman, who advises me on which vehicles and all the defects.
What is the best aspect of your job?
Monitoring the services. I enjoy it. That's when I feel good, when I'm monitoring the services, what the mechanics are doing, and advise them if there's anything. So when the car leaves this place, you really smile.
What are the main challenges of your job?
My main challenges, my job is, of course, is finances. You have to arrange for enough finances with the banks, because it's not easy always, because the type of the vehicles I do here, they require quite a lot. And you need to arrange yourself financially. You must be stable financially.
What advice would you give anyone interested in your line of work?
This work, you don't need to be pushed by somebody to do it. Say like now being a mechanic, maybe for instance, when you finish the school, maybe your parents just pushes you and go and do mechanic. It must be in you, in your blood. You must know exactly. I like about motor vehicles. Like me when I was young, very young boy, I used to love vehicles. I used to love even repairing or something like that, small vehicles, what, and then from there, now I had thought of being a mechanic, my professional. I advise them to learn. You cannot be helped if you are not interested. So you must learn by even reading books. This is about motor vehicles. So you need to read the theory first. And then after that, you can go into practice. Yeah.
The more I watch Career Zone, the more I learn. It's my favorite part of the KnowZone.
I know. Every time I see a new career, I just want to go out and try it.
Yeah, the careers that our friends tell us about are so interesting.
Yes, but now it's time for us to do a little different. It's time for us to slow down the tempo and put our brains into gear.
Oh no. Oh no.
Oh yes, it's that part of the show where we ask you to spell.
Wait. I think I still have some packing to do for my road trip.
Marara! As you can tell, this is the part of the show that Marara just cannot watch because it's so tense. It's time for Spell It.
Animal, tractor, building, narrow, respect, deep, vegetable, work.
Kerubo, Kariu, and Joki, welcome to Spell It. Now you are about to step out of the shadows and into the spotlight to compete for the title of today's KnowZone Spelling Champion. The winner will walk away with their very own KnowZone dictionary.
Each contestant has just 30 seconds to spell correctly as many words as possible. If you want to hear the word again, simply say repeat, and the word will be repeated for you. Each word is worth 1 point. So the more words you spell correctly, the higher your chances of winning. Are the rules clear?
Yes. Kerubo, you are up first. Please take your place on the spelling zone.
Kerubo, your 30 seconds start now.
Bugs.
B-I-R-D-S.
Break.
B-R-E-A-K.
Board.
B-O-A-R-D.
Mudguard.
M-A-D-G-U-A-R-D.
Oil.
O-I-L.
Windscreen.
W-I-N-D-S-C-R-E-E-N.
Road.
R-O-A-D.
Suitcase.
S-U-I-T-C-A-S-E.
Time is up.
Good one, Kerubo. Well done. Kariu, you are up next. Please take your place on the spelling zone.
Kariu, your 30 seconds start now.
Belt.
B-E-L-T.
Clutch.
C-L-U-C-H.
Fly.
F-L-Y.
Dashboard.
D-A-S-H-B-O-R-D.
Destination.
D-E-S-T-I-S-T-A-T-I-O-N.
Gauge.
Repeat.
Gauge.
G-A-G-E.
Parking. P-A-C-K-I-N-G. Safety.
Time's up.
Time is up.
Well done, Karyu.
Good job, Karyu. Joki, you are the last one. Please take your place on the spelling zone.
Joki, your 30 seconds start now.
Car.
C-A-R.
Bonnet.
B-O-N-E-N-T.
Tour.
T-O-U-R.
Transport.
T-R-A-N-S-P-O-R-T.
Speedometer.
S-P-E-D-O-M-I-T-O-R.
Journey.
J-O-U-R-N-E-Y.
Pedal.
P-A-D-D-L-E.
Wipers.
W-I-P-E-R-S.
Trip.
T-R-I-P.
Time's up.
Nice
Well done, Joki.
one.
Well done. That was a very intense round of Spell It, and we can now reveal the results. I will start with Karyu. You have 4 points. Let's give him a round of applause. Which leaves us with Njoki and Kerubo. I can now announce that the winner of this round of Spell It is not one person, but two. Congratulations, Kerubo and Njoki. Let's give them a round of applause. Please step forward, the both of you. Kerubo, come stand on this side. Congratulations, Kerubo. Congratulations, Njoki. You are both today's KnowZone spelling champion. Hold one end, hold the other. Show everyone at home your dictionaries. Let's give them a round of applause. Go back to your places.
Wow, congratulations, Njoki and Kerubo. Now, Karyu, do not worry, we still have a prize for you from our friends at Longhorn Publishers. Now, after such a fantastic competition, we all deserve a relaxing break with a story.
I know. Now, why don't we go into the school bus and join our friends Specs, Zawadi, Raha, and Boomba for another exciting edition of Bus Stories.
Why is this taking so long?
Oh my God, I was caught up in the preparation for the end of term ceremony. I just don't know how to make it fun, yet I was put in charge of everything.
Yes, but weren't you supposed to be in basketball practice today?
Specs, how can I think about basketball and I have a lot going on in my mind?
Raha, I think you should calm down. Let me tell you a story.
Not all of your stories. They are hardly over before you get home.
But Boomba, we have enough time. Once there was a girl who had so many jobs to do. She couldn't decide which one to do first. She wrote lists and lists trying to decide what to do. Should she do her homework, wash the clothes, mend the shelves in the kitchen, cook the dinner, go to the market? Many days had passed. Each day she wrote a new list, trying to work out how to do all the jobs. But each day the list got longer and longer. She just couldn't think what to do. Of course, wishful thinking didn't help her either. The girl was still getting nothing done. Just then, a huge wind blew across the village and took the roof right off the girl's house.
So, what will happen?
It was caused by the gust of wind coming from a supersonic rocket bus flying through the sky. Zawadi, Specs, and Boomba appeared as superheroes. They rescued the girl from the home which had become a prison to her, a prison of the mind. Now she could see the light. The superheroes were here to help. The superheroes saw the lists of tasks on the kitchen table. They started working through the girl's jobs one by one. Finishing quickly, they saluted the girl and then leaped up into the awaiting rocket bus and flew off at top speed.
So, you mean that we ruined everything? That's so not like us.
Yes, because we cared so much about the job, unlike the girl. And caring about the job so much is what made her not to do them at all. You'll see. The girl followed the football outside. It led her further and further away from the house. Slowly, she forgot about her jobs and started to play ball with a small dog. Playing with the dog made her relax. In the evening, she wandered back to her home. Now her mind was clear. She knew what to do. Things didn't seem so difficult now for the girl. She simply started working through her jobs calmly, one by one. She would get them done. But things were not going so well for everybody.
Why did you have to make us look so stupid in that story, Zawadi?
We are done. Finished.
Oh, well done, Chuma. Come on, children. The bus is ready to go.
So, Raha, are you coming with us?
I think I'll just go for basketball after all.
That was actually a really great story. Did you all enjoy that?
Yes! And we are happy when you're happy, and there's no better way to end the show.
Well, thank you very much for hanging out with us today. And you helped make the show really fun.
Oh, Mara, you have to go for your road trip.
Yes, but I hope I'll be back next week for more fun and learning.
We hope so too. And for you at home, we hope that you will come and join us as well.
Come on, everyone. Let's say goodbye. Bye.